Welcome to your 8th in Vicenza at the Movies, giving you a look what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Specialist Richard Keisinger. In this week's 8th in at the Movies, we hear about the Lady Cougars Softball Game, the Gardaland Challenge, and the Vicenza High School Spring Concert. The Vicenza High School Lady Cougars played their final regular season softball game. Army Sergeant Ted Gabbert has more on the game and senior award ceremony.
The Vicenza community gathered at the softball diamond to cheer on Vicenza High's Lady Cougars during their senior farewell game. The action-packed battle against Aviano resulted in Vicenza coming out on top, with high spirits across the field.
Well, today went really good. It was our senior game and everyone did a great job. And I'm really happy that we won. And hopefully everything just goes well for the rest of the season.
The Booster Club had a ceremony after the game to award the departing seniors with a rose and to congratulate the graduating players on their future endeavors.
It felt kind of sad graduating and leaving the team, but I know that we have a good team that's coming in next year. And it's sad to see everyone go, but it was also great to be appreciated as senior.
The team played again after the ceremony, officially ending their regular season. From Vicenza, Italy, I'm Army Sergeant Ted Gabbert.
The Lady Cougars will go on to play for the European Championship. Running with cups of water, swimming in a frigid lake, and diving in the mud. Those are the fun parts. Army Sergeant Kevin Martin takes us to Lake Garda to experience the Gardaland Challenge.
Over 200 Vicenza community members gather near beautiful Lake Garda for the Gardaland Challenge. Teams of 4 had to accomplish several obstacles, including a cup race, a sack hop, and a mind-numbing Gardaland quiz. Afterwards, participants headed towards the Ramses to compete in a laser shooting challenge, a dip in the frigid water, and finally a dive in a mud pit in order to win this adrenaline-filled race. But for some, it was just fun in the sun.
This is really fun. I mean, coming from me, I've done this every year, and every single time it's awesome. Outdoor Rec is really cool for putting this on.
This was Outdoor Rec's 8th Warrior Challenge, but for one special Vicenza community member, this will be his last.
So I have a pretty fantastic team here with me today, and to get to lead those guys in one more event and give back to the community that gave me so much just feels wonderful. I'm just really happy that before I leave, I got to do this one great thing that people will remember.
This was the first Warrior Challenge Outdoor Rec has had outside the gates of Caserma, Italy. From Lake Garda, I'm Army Sergeant Kevin Martin.
Who's a good little dragon? Who's a good little dragon? You are. Yes, you are. Yeah. What? Wait. Oh, this is for more information on upcoming outdoor rec events, call DSN 634-7453. We're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we hear about the spring concert.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, Commanding General of Allied Land Command in Izmir, Turkey. Landcom operations support 3 priorities of the Army's Chief of Staff. Number 1, adaptive leader development. Number 2, globally responsive and regionally engaged forces with an expeditionary mindset. And finally, a focus on new technologies. Land Command is the leading advocate for soldiers and land forces within NATO, responsible for ensuring their effectiveness and interoperability amongst the 28 nations of the Alliance.
CSI stands for Continuous School Improvement, and basically that's an ongoing process where teachers take test scores like the PSAT, Terra Nova, any other kind of standardized test that they give to us, and they take a look at it and they see what goals we need to focus on as far as our education goes.
Leaders, as we draw down over the next few years, many soldiers will transition out of the military. So it's important that you make sure your soldiers receive the proper support. It's paramount that you ensure your soldiers begin the Army Career and Alumni Program no later than 12 months prior to their departure. And make sure your soldiers get with your primary care manager to ensure their medical records are current and accurate. We as leaders need to create an environment for success for our soldiers. They have served our Army with distinction, so now it's time for us to be there for them.
Secretary of the Army, McHugh? Is it McHugh? McHugh. 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 Hugh. McHugh. I don't. McHugh. We'll go with it. Okay. Running with water, cups and cups. Let me do it one more time. Good. Don't laugh. It's about to get real in here. Composure, I need that from you. Improv, take one. Who's a good Parmesan? Who's a good Parmesan cheese? You are, yes you are. You're a good Parmesan cheese. I got caught in the moment. No? No. Come on, what is this? Who's my favorite dragon? You are, yes you are, yes you are. Oh, that's what it says.
I know, Ron Burgundy.
Who's my favorite dragon? Yes, you are, Parmesan. Yes, you are. Give me a kiss. Take a seat, Parmesan. Watch me do work. Welcome back. The month of May is known for bringing in the spring flowers. But for the Vicenza High School Band and Choir, it brought a spring concert. I went down to their gym to see the combined show. For their last concert, the Vicenza High School Band and Choir played a culmination of their music from this year.
Tonight was a very eclectic type of concert. We had everything imaginable, from a harp and violinist to the band and choir together. We did some very challenging music selections to selections that the audience definitely were enjoying themselves throughout the evening.
Students in the music department are pushed towards improvement by Mr. Marvel.
I don't care what level you are. If you come in with the right attitude, I'm going to make you better than what you are. And I think just to see them improve and continue and end up here, from down here in a year, has just been a tremendous rewarding experience.
I did improve a lot, even just from last year to this year. It was a big improvement, and I feel like a lot of the people in our choir had that type of improvement.
To win the concert, the choir performed a mashup of rock and roll hits, and then the band and choir performed together for America the Beautiful. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger, Vicenza, Italy. This concert was their second to last concert of the year. That does it for this week's AFN Vicenza at the Movies. To see these stories and more, check our YouTube page at youtube.com/AFNVicenza. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the National Anthem.